not a person going with a camera on the moon. No, 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 no. They were sending, like, exactly like now, they send something on Mars or Jupiter or whatever. The same stuff happened at that time on the moon.
Right, so that photograph was taken from
like that, the same way.
Before 1959.
Oh yeah, before, maybe a lot before, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now that other one you showed of the pyramids on Mars, the photograph of the big face, which really interests me, was that photograph a computer-enhanced photograph?
Is what?
Was it a computer-enhanced photograph?
I don't know. I don't know. You should ask my the guy who gave me the slide, my friend in Melbourne. But I am sure, you know, everybody shows that photograph in every newspaper.
Well, I've seen the photograph many times.
Yeah.
I've just always been.
You were maybe skeptic. No. I'm not telling you skeptic about me, but skeptic about the guy who took the photograph. Maybe.
I'm not even skeptical about that.
Oh, good.
What I am skeptical about is computer enhancement, because as far as I can see, and this is why I'm asking, the computer enhancement just consists of doing a mirror image of the one that's seen.
Yeah.
And then you get this thing that purports to be a great big face.
Yeah.
That really interests me. But,
No, you're right. I'm sorry if I can't give you more, because I'm not good on computer, I'm not good on anything. But for me, of course, I know what is on Mars.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, all those photographs, you'll see more about a lot of things, because it is something on Mars.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nobody there anymore. Oh, no. Mars cooled down. In every solar system, you have, many solar system, you have very often only one planet inhabited at a time. And after the hundreds and thousands and millions of years, that planet cooled down, but nobody can live anymore. But to give you an example, if the Earth cooled down and Venus at the same time cooled down and Venus became inhabited, you can go on Venus. You know what I mean? Okay, that's what's happened. Because Martian came very, very long time ago on Earth. Yeah?
Yeah, about the higher selves and the individuals, do the people on that other planet Thiaoouba have higher selves as well?
Good question.
Do the higher selves?
Yeah, the highest, good. And higher you go on category of planet, lesser you have the higher self-distributed body, which in another world, each person on Thiaoouba have his or her own higher self. The higher self give only to one person instead of 9 body. But, very good question of course also, the higher self, yes, very good question, we have to emphasize on that. See, it's terrible, I lost a lot of things. The higher self is omnipresent, omnipotent. It means, of course you understood already, if you have a person in New York who got the same higher self you have here, and the higher self of that some person, your higher self has the possibility to help that person there and to help you here. So, if you like, it's a bit like people say Sai Baba can be at 10 places at the same time. It's exactly the same thing. Now, when we talk about higher self, please be free to ask everything you want from your higher self, pray your higher self. And that is a mistake is made all the time since century, because we've been conditioned with belief, religion, and so on and so on and so on. Everybody says, oh my God, pray God, and etc., etc. Very good, yeah, you can pray God. I'm going to ask you a question. Now I ask a question.
In relationship to what you just said.
I ask a question. Do you know in Australia the Minister of the Education?
A man dimensional.
Good. Personally? I got you there. I caught you. Stop. I'm a naughty boy. You don't know him or her personally? Okay. Few people here go to the school, or Sunday school, or whatever, or Sunday school, the evening school for adults. Raise your hand. Anybody? No? Nobody go to learn something? Who? You? You? You don't know anybody? Okay. You know your teacher? Do you know your teacher? Yeah, he's a teacher. Teacher is here like I am with you. You know me, you have a direct contact. But you don't know the Minister of Education, do you? You don't give a damn anyway. I'm sorry to make that comparison, but God is the Minister of Education. Yeah, he's responsible, but he's there. But your higher self is your teacher. Your higher self is just next to you like your teacher. And you can contact your higher self. By the way, the easy stuff to be very, very quick if you have to really ask something very important to your higher self is simply to cross in your bed your 2 feet like that and to cross your hand. Again and again, the religion is very good, but sometimes they don't know what they're talking about. They tell you to do that. It's a long time ago. They forgot about why. Because if you do that and that, everything is electricity between your higher self and you, the astral body, the physical body, the brain, everything electric. And if you do that, you close the electric circuit and then you got more strength to contact your higher self. And then you can pray for good. And loud voice ask him for a parking spot on the street. You kidding? I can have any parking stop, and I got witness in that room. I want just with my higher self. I don't do that. I yell after him in French as I want. It's true. But anyway, that is a sort of joke because it's not very important. But you can call for healing, for problem you have. Now, not only you can call, but by the way, your higher self is looking after you day after day, minute after minute. And we are going to talk, I'm with you, but we are going to talk very, very, very important subject here. Thank you very much to ask that question. Who asked that question? I forgot. You, thank you very, very much, because I forgot to talk about that. The suicide business, okay. Everybody's interested in the suicide business. You know, is absolutely no rubbish what is behind that book, that guy who say, this book saved my life. I was ready to commit suicide. Thank you, Michel. I was in Cairns in front of my bank, and I knew, because I know people who recognize me on the street. He talked to me, and I said, like if I didn't hear, and I opened my car, and the guy came, and I said, okay, okay. And he said, you are Michel, aren't you? You read the book. I say, oh, yeah. I say, okay. You don't remember me, I was in Brisbane at your lecture at university, so blah, blah. And yeah, good. You all right? He said, yes. No, I just want to thank you very much. I say, yes, for what? He did to write the book. I say, okay, yeah, that's my pleasure, it's my job, you know. And he said, but it's more than that. And he came to me like that, and he said, I was going to commit suicide, and just at that moment, I started to read your book, and I wouldn't be here if I didn't read your book. Okay. So I became very touched, of course, and I shake his hand here. You all right? You remember when I told you, your higher self show you the video, and he show you the video for all your life, and your higher self erase everything and you forget everything. You would like to know, like I do, everybody wants to know, what's happened tomorrow morning? When are you going to die? Ha! Maybe in 10 minutes, maybe in 2 minutes, maybe in 10 years, you don't know. Maybe he erased everything, but he knows. Your higher self knows exactly the year, the month, the day, the minute, and the second you are going to die. No. But when you say, yes, I will be Michel Desmarquet, You sign a contract, chuk chuk, and there's no signature like that, but it's worse than a contract. That's it. You make a contract with your higher self.